Good morning. I want to thank all of you, members and supporters of the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce, for all that you do to support California's small and Latino-owned businesses. I also want to thank James Duran and Julian Canete. We spoke last month about how to help small and Latino-owned businesses thrive. I wish I could join you in person today to discuss all the wonderful things that you've accomplished and what we can do together to help Latino-owned business succeed. You know, when the reckless gambling on Wall Street brought our nation's economy to the brink of collapse, small businesses were among the hardest hit. Yet small businesses have been the engine that have been driving our economy in the past, creating more than 64% of all new jobs over the last 15 years. So small business must play a key role in our economic recovery. And with the right policies, our small businesses will flourish again. And then California will flourish and the whole country will. The California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce have been an indispensable partner to me as I've worked to get small and Latino-owned businesses access to the resources they need to succeed. Last year, I learned that Black and Latino-owned firms were not participating fully in contracts funded by the Recovery Act. So I held a hearing in Oakland where your former president spoke, that was Joel Ayala, and he spoke about steps that we could take to ensure that all of our businesses benefit from Recovery Act projects and benefit from the grants and the loans. I've also heard from many of you about the need to get credit flowing again so that your business can expand and you can create jobs. We've listened and we are putting your ideas into action in Washington. And I mean it. With my colleague, Senator Jeff Merkley of Oregon, I introduced legislation that's the centerpiece of the Senate's Small Business Jobs Bill. That's the bill that's on the floor right now before the Senate. We are fighting so hard to get it passed. It has a new deficit-neutral $30 billion fund to help community banks extend loans to small businesses like yours. The fund will support community banks that agree to increase lending to qualified small businesses. And we believe the fund will be leveraged to support as much as $300 billion in new lending to our small businesses. To me, that means small business expansion and expansion of jobs. Another provision that I co-sponsored in the Small Business Jobs Bill would increase the maximum size of various Small Business Administration loans. This bill also includes $12 billion in new tax incentives to help our small businesses. So this bill will be the centerpiece of our September agenda, and it will be on the floor when we get back from this August recess. Now, we've already passed the HIRE Act, H-I-R-E Act, which included tax incentives for businesses that hired new workers. I'm also pleased that the Senate Appropriations Committee approved $500,000 that I requested for the Chamber's Small Business Construction Initiative. That initiative will help minority-owned small businesses learn to implement what we're calling lean construction methods that minimize waste and save money in the construction process. Now look, we're facing very tough economic times, and I never sugarcoat that. But with the help of our small and Latino-owned businesses, we will jumpstart our economic recovery, we will create jobs, and we will get California back on track. And instead of having divisive arguments over laws such as Arizona's, I want to work on comprehensive immigration reform, and I want to help small businesses who create jobs right here in America. Those are the firms I want to help. I don't want to help the firms that are shipping jobs overseas. So thank you for all that you do, and I look forward to continuing to work with you as my partner on these important issues.